What up, y'all? It's Crew, also known as Araneae. So I'm checking in for the Jupiter sign series, Jupiter and Aquarius to be exact. I am your Cosmic Rootwork astrologist, specializing in Mars activations as well as North Node and South Node consultations. So if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you gave me up at araneastorm.wix.com/info. You can find me on all social media at araneastorm. So hit me up. You come in because this is your Jupiter sign. You know somebody with this Jupiter sign, or you just coming in to learn and follow along, you come to the right place. All right. So before we get it started, you already know these are the things. As we get into the announcements, we have the Mars activation series available from the Scorpio new moon all the way to the Capricorn new moon. You can definitely check those links out below. And then we also have the Tapestry available on the website. No, it's not going to look like this once you get to this video. You got to check it out on the website. That link will also be below. And then I'll be talking about the papyrus paper that I'll also be doing my artwork with that, showing y'all that. I'm actually going to do a video where I'm like, show the process of it. You feel me? Because I usually just post the pictures. I got pictures of like the process as we go through it and stuff like that, but I want to show y'all the actual process. So you definitely want to be checking that out. I'm gonna make a little commercial for y'all, you dig? You know what I mean? So you can actually check that out too. So make sure you check that out. And I think patreon.com/araneastorm. patreon.com/araneastorm. I'm gonna be moving from I'm recording. I'm recording.
I was about to ask you if you wanted some wine.
Yes.
You want, nigga, some hair.
Yes.
Well, I'm opening it. When you bring in it here, you welcome.
You know what? No. Why is you doing this to me, Krista?
You're welcome.
It is cold as shit.
It is. Maybe you should come inside.
You know what? I got one more video to go after this. One more. I'm doing Jupiter and Aquarius right now. Y'all see me breathing? You see how she be having me?
Oh, you know what?
Jupiter and Aquarius was good. So yeah, let's talk about Jupiter. Patreon.com/araneastorm. Check it out. Jupiter and Aquarius. So when we talk about the planet Aquarius, when we talk about the planet Jupiter, this is ruling over Pisces. Kila. Oh, I thought that was Kila, my baby. When we talk about the energy and the planet of Jupiter, all right, this is the energy of expansion. This is when we talk about religion. This is when we talk about our belief systems. This is when we talk about teaching. You feel me? Philosophy, long distance travel as well. So when we have the sign of Jupiter come, when we have the sign of Aquarius come with Jupiter, as we're experiencing this energy now, this is going to be new advanced technology. This is the conspiracy theories on fucking deck. You feel me? It's a very exciting time to be experiencing this Aquarian portal, because when Aquarius, even though it's fixed air energy, it's so expansive. It just, the constructs of the walls of your mind are literally just being like broken, tapped out. It's the energy of you get a bolt, you get a bolt, you get a bolt, you get a bolt. You feel me? And you're gonna start to see it come real. I know this is dropping this week, but you're really going to start to see it as we're moving into Aquarius, as we are in Aquarius season, as you see this. But it's really going to come into form when we move into like the second, third week of February, when we are experiencing the new moon in Aquarius. And we also have all the planets aligned with Aquarius as we have Jupiter here. So just get ready, y'all. I talked about Jupiter a lot, but to my Jupiter and Aquarians here, I hope your seats are buckled. Y'all are going to be the ones that are, along with anybody who has very heavy Aquarius energy or specific places that are hitting any type of Aquarian energy. We're all going to be collectively feeling this, because as we talk about Jupiter and Aquarius, this is the collective. Okay, this is the collective consciousness, the mind, the mind. This is that. So we're expanding that. Innovative ideas, and not just in technology, just in period. That's why I've been talking about possibly moving my foundation as to which I share my ideas, Aquarius, to you over the internet, Aquarius, and actually not centralizing it, but moving it to a different platform. So, for example, YouTube, I don't know how true this is. I just have a feeling that YouTube is not going to be as popular as it used to be, especially within these next 5 years. Especially with this Jupiter Aquarius transit, I feel like there's going to be a lot more things that are going to be coming out that are going to be for more so the people than just a centralized group of the 1%ers and the masses, okay? And not the 1%ers that y'all probably thinking of, but the quote-unquote elite. But not really elite, but that's a whole nother conversation. Not gonna throw shade there. This is very futuristic energy, okay? You know, Aquarius, you know, you'll have downloads of ideas, and then we talked about this. I think all the Aquarius videos that I've made, or anything that had to do with Aquarius, especially Mercury and Aquarius, you'll have downloads of creating the first cell phone. Well, we'll just say that. You'll have a download of the fact that you're like, you know what, one day we're gonna be able to talk to each other. It's not just gonna be FaceTime, but it's gonna be a what do they call it? Like when Tupac came through, you know what I mean? A telegram. I don't know what it's called. It's not a telegram. A hologram. When there was a hologram, like one day we're gonna be able to talk to each other through holograms, and I'll be able to see a full body on a hologram, and I'll be able to communicate with you on some Star Wars shit. Motherfuckers will think that shit is blasphemy. That's fake as fuck. No, that's not true. No, that's not happening. But really it is with Aquarius here. Really it is with Aquarius here. Aquarius does not mind being that person. Speak on your ideas, Aquarius. Own your ideas. If somebody dismisses them, or if you're telling somebody and somebody dismisses them, or they laughing in your face, fuck them. You got that download for a reason. It's just depending on to you whether you want to move with that energy or not. I am not a Jupiter in Aquarius. Okay. Not a Jupiter in Aquarius. But I want to let you know that this is very much so real. Speaking of Jupiterian energy, this is also where your spirit guides come in. So your Aquarius, when you have Aquarius here, these are the ascendant masters, okay? Not the ascendant masters. This is what I like to call the upper echelon, okay? Pisces is more ascendant masters. This is what I like to call the upper echelon, which introduces you to the ascendant masters, okay? You know, this is higher acquired knowledge. Ooh, my arm's looking good. Ooh, baby, I've been working out. I've been working out, y'all. I've been working. Okay, I've been flexing. You feel me? You feel me? This is that energy. This is where community comes in. This is where soul tribes come in. With Jupiter, if you have a Jupiter in Aquarius, you definitely, if you haven't experienced already, you're like, I don't really have too many friends. Oh, baby. Whether it's in this realm or not, you have plenty of them. You have plenty of soul tribe members. They might have not came into your life yet, but they're coming into your life soon, baby boy, baby girl, whatever you are. They're going to be coming into your life. Okay, these are the people that you have reincarnated with in multiple past lives, and y'all are just now meeting again. This energy will be very prevalent for you Jupiter Aquariuses, but it will also, once again, because we're talking about the collective here with Jupiter and Aquarius, this will also be something that will be experienced as a collective, all right? Just as much as we can be close, we can also be very distant. You're seeing that also too within the collective. You'll also be seeing that within yourself as we have social distancing, but we're still connected through the internet. We're still connected through media. We're still connected through technology. But just as much as, you know, Aquarius can be this humanitarian and wanting to fight for the betterment and wanting to fight for the rights of the people, this energy can also be something that is like, but I need my space. Jupiter and Aquarius, but I need my space. I need time to actually be by myself. I need time to receive those downloads. I need time to recoup and regroup. Sometimes it's just like that. It's Uranian energy when we're talking about here. So it can be quick, fast, and switch. You feel me? Aquarius can be going from having many people around them to nobody at all. Or having many people around them but feeling like they're still alone with Aquarius energy here. Okay? There is also a need for Aquarius here to be right. Aquarius believes that its mind and its intellect is the supreme, the grandioso. If we're talking about lower vibrational energy of Aquarius, I don't feel like it's fully 100% lower vibrational energy with Aquarius, but I think it's more so like you can know what you know and believe what you know, and it's dope that you have a belief in what you know, but don't believe it to the detriment of shunning everybody else for their own beliefs and being like, well, you believe what you believe, but my belief is the supreme God. And this is where we get into cult-like energy. Aquarius is the cults. Some people might say that it's Scorpio, but really, it's Aquarius. The groupthink energy. Well, if you don't think like the group, are you really even a part of the group? Can you really sit with us? Is this really your table? You feel me? So you want to be careful, you know, with that energy. It's okay to collaborate. It's okay to mix and mingle with other people when it comes to Jupiter Aquarius here. But you just want to make sure that it doesn't become like this elitist energy, really. Saturnian, right? If we have Saturn, we'll talk about Saturn later. But this elitist energy of like, do you believe in the group or not? Do you diss the group or not? And to a certain degree, this can be dependent, like if we're talking about gatekeeper energy, but that's a whole nother conversation. Tribal energy, like who's coming in the tribe. There is a certain thing, you know what I mean? Because you don't want a plant to come in the tribe and fuck the tribe up. I get it. But you also want to be able to keep yourself open. So it's really just about having this balance. That's how we move into Pisces. And we'll talk about that soon. Okay, so this is the connection that you have to the world with Jupiter Aquarius here. This is the community. You know, I see you as you see me. You feel me? It's very mirrored. It's the sense of having this interconnectedness to something bigger than yourself. When we talk about Jupiter and Aquarius here, this is the big picture energy. Aquarius doesn't just think about what's going on in the present and what's going on in the now, but how that shit will be beneficial to the future. And this can go both ways, just as any other sign can go both ways. You feel me? It can be to uplift the collective, or it can be to literally destruct and destroy the collective. So you have to make the choice when it comes to Aquarius energy here. Understand also too, with my Jupiter Aquarius is out here, you are not alone. You've never been alone. You never will be alone. Okay? Even when you are in a place of solitude, okay, you are never alone. You always have some spiritual team, spiritual guide, upper echelon. They're always guiding you. You just have to be able to connect. That energy that you get when you're electrified and you're in your passions, you spark that. When you're connected to that energy, you can continue that energy and keep it going. You also help other people get those sparks within themselves using the electricity that literally shoots out of your fingers. But that's a whole nother conversation in Aquarius, okay? So that is my analysis on Jupiter and Aquarius. We're going to be moving on to Jupiter and Pisces. You already know what it is. It's a rainy storm checking out without a doubt. I'm going to see y'all soon.